Hello, how are you? Welcome back. My name is Jen. I am a full-time eBay reseller. I went full-time a couple months ago. Do different things on this channel, subscription box unboxings, some thrift hauls. I just bought my first storage unit yesterday. Been working on cleaning that out. So in this video, I went to a church sale and bought everything in this box. It's a big box. For $40. It was one of those sales that it was name your own price. When I woke up this morning, I wasn't even aware of the sale. I went to leave my house and my neighbor's like, hey, did you know there's a sale at so-and-so church? And how could I not go? Went to the ATM machine, took out $40. I get there, I start like filling up a box and I'm like, oh. I went to check out and I was like, I brought $40. I'm like, is that enough? I hate when they like tell you to make your own price or to, by donation only. I want to get a deal, but I certainly want to be fair as well. So let me know what you think. I think it was pretty fair. I looked up comps on a couple items. So far so good. When I edit this video, if I find more information or comps, I will add that in. It was just one room. It wasn't even that big, but there was tables and tables of clothes. I'd say not a lot of like good clothes in terms of resale value, but there was 2 racks, so I went right to those and we'll see what I found on there. And then just some tables of home decor, some toys, decorations and stuff. So let's see what I picked out. So this caught my eye. Not because it's like teeny tiny or the design, but it's actually an LL Bean tote. And I've never seen one this small, but I do know that there are some LL Bean totes, like regular size ones. And I don't know which ones or why, but there's certain ones that go for like big money. So when I saw the LL Bean tag, I grabbed this. And I did look it up, and these sell pretty steadily for like $20. I'm like, okay, score. This is in no order. Everything's just kind of thrown in here. This was a shirt that the tag was torn out, so I don't know a brand, but I mean, it's just one of those patterns that you don't really see ever. Here is another shirt. So this was another LL Bean. Again, just being at a church sale and, items were not expensive. Grab that. This was a Promise Keepers polo. That's a Christian men's event. But, vintage colors there. So I grabbed that. So there was a bra. But it was torrid. And I think it'll fit me, so I'm not going to show that off too much because that feels weird. There was this bag here. I'd open it up to look. There's a tag. It's called Tougher, T-U-F-F-E-R, Tougher Luggage, made in Korea. Never heard of that. I will give it a quick look up and see. But I liked like the sturdiness of it and the, what was it, the key? Ooh, might lock too. I just thought that was a really cute bag. All right, let's put this in here so we don't lose the key. Okay, I was so excited when I saw this. So I saw the front of this. I'm like, oh, is that Lisa Frank? That is Lisa Frank. So, about 2 months ago, I had found a Lisa Frank. It was like a zip binder, and I only paid $1 for it, and I sold it already for like $50. So I know that vintage Lisa Frank items are in pretty decent demand. This is a little dirty. But yeah, we'll see what we can do with that. So in the toys section, there were some stuffed animals. I usually try to look at the tags of stuffed animals because I've come across some that have, for whatever reason, been worth like decent money. This one just says Titty Sidekick. I have no idea. I'll have to look it up. Made exclusively by Gund, G-U-N-D. And for some reason, I don't know, that Gund name stuck with me as maybe having good plushies. I don't know. Quick Goal Ltd. Who knows? This might not be worth anything. Grabbed him. There's another stuffed animal here. Okay, well this was adorable. So this was another one. I'm pretty sure, I watch a ton of videos trying to remember and store all the brands that you want to look out for. I don't know, that sounded familiar. Dakin, D-A-K-I-N. And I try to look for dates. 1982 says on there. So grabbed him. Either way, he's really cute. This was on the toy table. He just looked weird, and I'm like, well, weird sells, and we'll see what we got here. So I grabbed him. Oh, and actually, it does have a date. I was looking like on his feet. I was trying to look for like any kind of markings, so I didn't see this earlier. I did look this one up, and he's from 1984. But across the back there, it does say, that might actually say 1983. Filmation Association. Everywhere you go, there's always like picture frames, and I do paint on canvas, and then I thrift my frames to put my paintings in, and it's really hard to find like circular frames. And I thought this was really pretty. It's solid wood. It's got like that distressing look to it, and then just have the rim, so if I have that size around canvas, I can just put that in there. Some clothes here. I thought this was super cute. The brand is, I'd never heard of it. The brand is At Last. At last, my love has come along. Look at how cute that is. I love like the lace, kind of the ruffles. Yeah. I don't know if these are worth anything or not, but I grabbed them. Maybe if they're not worth anything, I should just keep them and use them. It's by Body Rev. The Perfect Push-Up. I guess you put this flat on the ground, and like this rotates. That seems dangerous. Kind of like slippy slidey. Couldn't pass up on the Muppets. It says friendship. I think I had to read this twice on it still. Friendship is about friends being friendly with friends. Is this just me, or is that like the dumbest? I don't know, but I do love the Muppets. And it was actually, it's a Hallmark little plaque. This was a 31. It looks like a glasses case probably. I mean, it's like perfect condition. Solid digital camera. This probably isn't worth anything, but you see this sitting on the table. How do you not grab it? It's a Samsung Digimax 200. Doesn't look like anything, special, but this guy just looked kind of cool. And I always look for any kind of markings, or I don't know if you call it brand, or something that's going to help me like look it up. And this says Alessandra, made in China. But I tried to look it up, and if you Google Lens this guy, you're going to get a bunch of Santa Clauses. Santa Clauses? It looks to me like one of those, what are they called? Light tower. Really? What is it called? Lighthouse. Oh my gosh. One of the lighthouse like keepers with his little telescope thing, his light. Is that what he is? I don't know. So I had trouble looking him up. Here was another plush. Muppety. So Tyco Jim Henson Productions, and to say 1995. Don't know much about remote control cars, but this one just looked cool. I have no idea if it works. So here is, remember these big controllers, but look at this car. Vroom, vroom. I just thought this was cool looking. It says Hot Rod on the back. I didn't look too close at it. So Toy State, made in HK. Is it Hong Kong? I remember when I was little and had like the remote control car with the wire attached to it, so as you're going down the street with it, we live on a busy street, rural road, you know, you gotta like run behind it. But yeah, we'll see if that works, and if not, just sell it as is. That wheel looks a little bit looser than it should be. So, oh, this was found on the racks. What is this? Thinsulate, thermal insulation, Adventure Bound by Wilson's. Is it Wilson's Leather? So this is size small, but it's a pretty substantial leather jacket here. It's got a hood. Oh, it's you know, pretty heavy, so it looks like this lining, you know, would zip out of it. It looks really nice. 100% leather. The plaid inside here is a wool blend, 10% wool. What was this? Let's see. Oh, like the interior color does like cool thing in the light. Classic ease wear tailored by Jackets Ltd. Boston, dry clean only. Don't really have any knowledge on that, but it's this nice like corduroy jacket, the vintage looking tag. This next one. I'd be interested in the comps. I can't remember, you know, I know there's like those 90s brands and some are like really good, some are like, you know, leave them. I can't remember if this brand is good or not, but it was unique enough and it was just completely unexpected at this church sale where the majority of the clothing was, you know, like grandma shirts. And I'm flipping through the racks and I come across this and I'm like, what? So this is FUBU. Let me button it up here. I didn't even take like a super close look at it. I mean, I saw it and I'm like, yeah, that's coming home with me. Oh, let's see. So it's a 3XL genuine leather. Oh my gosh. Like, this thing is huge, and I'm just like, are you kidding me? So, yeah. I'll have to look that up. Oh. Let's see. There's this sweater. So, Vintage International Extra Touch Sportswear Co. That's the tag. This cardigan had a nice colorful pattern to it. Missing a chipmunk. I was pretty sure I had 2 of these. So these don't go for a ton of money, but on the back, copyright, so Syroco, Syroco. I think they're like from the 70s. They're like these wall hanger things. Feels like a hard plastic kind of thing. These cute little chipmunks. I'll have to see where the other one fell out at. I know I grabbed 2. Maybe they fell out in the car because I'm missing another M&M. This was a little keychain one, but there was another one, the red M&M, and he's a little bit bigger. So I grabbed those. This one says 2003, but she's cute. This Breckenridge, you know, nothing special about the brand, but it's got embroidered flamingos. We had a Wrangler retro shirt with the pearl snaps. Vintage jacket. So Innovations. I grabbed it for the color though, and the pattern on that. Nice 80s, 90s style. We have, I got excited when I saw this too. LL Bean. So this is a women's medium, a corduroy collar. It's purple, like how cute. It's a jacket here. That's nice, I like that. Okay, and then one more item. I get excited when I see vintage sheets. So this is obviously a baseball one, and it's got all the different teams on it. Take a closer look, see if there's any kind of tag or date. Oh, there's a tag. The Bibb Company, B-I-B-B, made in USA. But this is pretty cool. Look at that. Oh, there's a date. Sometimes they have it. This is just like randomly printed in the middle there. It says MLB 1994. Sweet. I was at Goodwill the other day and I picked up, there was some vintage like Little Mermaid sheets. They're over there somewhere. I didn't list them yet. So for those items, if you went to a church sale and it was name your own price or buy a donation, what would you have paid for all of those items? I don't feel like I took advantage of them, but I feel like I still got a pretty good deal. And then real quick, so I took a box of donations to Goodwill today. And of course, if you drop off donations, you have to like stop in and take a peek. I grabbed like 3 items while I was in there. I know I have a ton of stuff already in my possession to list. So I have gotten a lot better where I'm only going to walk out with like the best of the best. I no longer walk out of there with like a cart because I need to catch up on my listings. I paid $10 for this purse, and I don't know that I've ever paid like $10 for a purse at Goodwill. I don't like specialize in purses by any means and usually guess wrong. But this one is Gun Totin' Mamas. So this is concealed carry purse. I might even keep this. I don't know. I do have my concealed carry permit. The purse is kind of cool. Comps on these are really good. So on this outer side here, so if you're carrying the purse, I mean, it's very like accessible. If you need to grab it, it looks like there's like a, oh yeah, that's a holster that is velcroed in there. My husband's gonna make me keep this probably because I haven't like anything that you wear, any of those kind of like holsters or whatever, they're not comfortable. I don't know, we'll see. And then here, all your wallety stuff, and then there's another, you know, main compartment. So that's neat. Like on the side there, you can. So yeah, if you ever see Gun Totin' Mama's purse, comps are pretty decent on those. It feels like leather. The designed and developed in the USA by Gun Totin' Mamas, assembled in China. I don't see anything about the material. Looks very nice though. And it's definitely my style if I would choose to keep it. So here was a pair of Polo Ralph Lauren size 4XLT. Got us some pajama pants that look pretty cozy. So I did grab those. I think that'll be a pretty easy sell. This is a great brand. I very rarely see it. This is actually only the second time that I've found it in the wild. The first time was at a yard sale but they were my size and I kept them. We have here a pair of Rock Revival. This pair of shorts. I was pretty excited to find these. Nice pattern on them. Those are pretty cool. Rock Revival is embroidered on there. Yeah, so I grabbed these shorts as well. Just two other random things while I was in there. These blank cassette tapes. Still new in the package. You're not going to get rich off of them, but they do sell. And a phone block charger, because my husband is always losing his. So for 99 cents, I'm like, yes, let's grab this. So those are the items I picked up today. I also spent several hours working on clearing out that storage unit that I just got. I'm extremely overwhelmed. There's a lot in there. So yesterday I filmed part 1. Today is part 2. I mean, it's probably going to be like a 15-part video as I'm going through there. But each time I'm finding some cool stuff. But yeah, so be on the lookout for those as well. But thanks for tuning in for this, and I will see you again soon. Bye.